Managing organizations and driving growth is very challenging due to so many external factors, such as the aftermath of the pandemic, climate change, turbulent economic situation, conflicts around the globe, changing business models, and the development of artificial intelligence. Yet C-levels are expected to continue to grow revenue and turn profits. According to Bridge Consultancy, 67% of all strategy implementation fails. Organizations are not achieving the goals shareholders are expecting. With Balanced Scorecard, there were 4 name barriers. Whilst Balanced Scorecard was helpful, many organizations realized that despite having made a detailed strategy and scorecard, no one is actually in charge of strategy. This structure may have served us well in the industrial era, but is not serving us in this knowledge era. Our organization structures do not have the function to ensure that results happen. In Indonesia, very few people hold the title of OSM. Many organizations have not realized that it's a crucial time to adapt and get OSM engaged. What is OSM? From Robert Kaplan and David Norton, it is an office responsible for coordinating and aligning various departments or business units, specifically for the successful implementation of strategies. Their job is to oversee strategic initiative progress and ensure alignment with the corporation. OSM takes care of strategy development, strategic planning, and so on. In terms of structure, OSM is usually a small unit of 5 to 15 employees irrespective of the size of the organization. It depends on the size and style of the management, but the OSM usually reports to the CEO or to the VP of Planning or the CFO. There are 5 major functions of OSM: strategy planning, managing the scorecard, strategic initiatives, strategic communication, and review and alignment. If you are an enterprise, then strategy planning should start at the top, and then it goes down to various SBUs and functional units or shared functions. Today, more and more are organizing shared units with shared data centers, shared leadership developments, and more. Based on the enterprise strategy, the OSM needs to coordinate with each SBU and take them through strategy planning process and find value where they can create. Most OSM don't have the capacity to do that. Most do not provide real value. Managing scorecard involves constantly measuring results against targets and providing feedback on strategy. Strategy is a top-down approach, while feedback is bottom-up. It's also important to drill down and identify where problems are starting to appear and bring it to the attention of the management. There are different dashboards for each level. For executive management, they use strategic dashboards. For financial and operational management, they use operational dashboards. And for staff, they use tactical dashboards or individual scorecards where they can see how their performance impacts the organization. The alignment between dashboards is the key. Strategic initiatives help fill the gap between the current performance and the target. An initiative is any project or program with a definite beginning and end, and to which resources, both financial and human, are allocated. How do you decide on strategic initiatives? By listening to customers and employees. OSM needs to choose the few projects to prioritize which will bring maximum results. Strategic communication is all about the ability to develop a top-down view of goals and work with employees to bring up their knowledge and insights. They must effectively communicate the strategy to all parts of the organization. OSM needs to actively assess the structure and come up with what creates value. The role of OSM is a challenging one, which can be improved using the right technology. Design your department to go down numbers of levels and allows you to zoom into any position of your choice and look into their performance data. This gives you immediate visibility into how any department is doing and remove challenges in collaboration and collecting data. From the organizational structure, we can see the scorecard. Following the balanced scorecard frameworks, you can view KPIs, edit data sources, create a formula for performance. This gives the senior management a quick bird's eye view on everything across divisions. You can drill down each KPI down to the details. By seeing the performance at every level, you can start an initiative for whichever KPI needs improvement and start monitoring it closely. So you can see the initiative and see what it impacts, assign a budget, list the activities being done, the deadline, who is responsible for said tasks. You are now turning strategy into action by making people accountable. The person in charge is immediately notified. The system comes with the ability to provide multiple tasks to different people. Employees receive tasks which can come from meetings, as part of a project task, as a part of action items. They can align and prioritize their tasks based on how urgent they are. Within the system, there is an ability to have meetings and action items, allowing you to assign tasks straight from meetings, making everything easier to track. Employees are clear on their projects, tasks, and their progress. They can see their performance and their KPI. You could also design a strategy map. OSM can also look at all the projects that are going on, see how well each are sticking to the plan, and which KPI they impact. Another important area to look at is your ability to generate reports as various forms, even a risk register or a heat map to assess the likelihood of risks. All these charts can be downloaded and used in presentations to senior management. You are now turning strategy into action. For more information, feel free to contact us.